In a small town called Unwo lived Kamsi and her family. Her mother died a long time ago, and her father married another woman who treated Kamsi badly. Some years later, her father died. Her stepmother moved in with another man and left Kamsi to cater for herself. Kamsi started wandering the bush to get some food to eat and also look for empty land to farm on. As she wandered deeper one day into the bush, the tree seemed to close in around her. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a clearing and saw a man butchering meat. His eyes locked into hers, and he paused, his knife hovering over the flesh. "How are you? Or who are you, this girl?" the man asked. Kamsi hesitated, unsure if she should trust the stranger. "I am a traveler," she stammered. The man, Mr. Cho, eyed her skeptically. "What brings you here?" Kamsi told him everything, and Mr. Cho listened intently. Mr. Cho saw potential in Kamsi and offered her a business opportunity. She would sell the meat in market and he would provide the supplies. Kamsi agreed, unaware of the dark secret behind the meat. As the days passed, Kamsi's sales boomed. People raved about the tender flesh and her profit soared, but she began to notice that there was something strange about this meat. Is either it is spiritual or something is behind it. One day she confronted Mr. Teo and he told her the truth that he was an occult man who supplies meat to her from a strange source. Mr. Teo smiled and told her that she should not worry, that nothing is going to happen to her. Kamsi ducked injured, but her success blinded her to the truth. She became wealthy, made millions, and bought houses, built hospitals, traveled around the world, but she never had true happiness. She got married some years later. Her husband died a few months after the wedding. She married another one. He died mysteriously weeks after their wedding. People started talking and warning their sons, advising them to avoid her, stay away from Kamsi. Despite her wealth, Kamsi felt empty. She tried to fill the void by donating to orphanages and adopting children, but the emptiness persisted. She knew where her problem was coming from. Mr. Teo had already told her the source of the meat and the challenges she was going to face. She was never going to have a true happiness, and that was the consequences. As the year went by, Kamsi's relationship continued to falter. She attempted to have a child through surrogacy, but the baby passed away the moment it was born, leaving her heartbroken. In her mid-40s, Kamsi reached a breaking point. She realized that her wealth and material possession couldn't bring her the happiness she longed for. In a moment of desperation, she turned to faith. At the small church, she met a kind-hearted pastor who listened to her story. "I have made mistakes," Kamsi confessed. "I have worked with dark people and I have eaten with them and sold their things to make money." The pastor's eyes filled with compassion. "Redemption is possible," Kamsi. "Through faith, you can find forgiveness and peace." Kamsi's journey was far from easy. She struggled to reconcile her past, but her newfound spirituality gave her strength. Slowly, she began to rebuild herself and forgive herself of the past, and as she later moved away from the environment she was well known. In less than a year, she got married at the age of 50 and miraculously gave birth to twins. She told her story to everyone she came across, telling them about how it is possible for people to gain their miracle and how possible it is for people to get what they want. The baby's naming ceremony was a big party in the community because her husband was a well-known man who lost his wife and children in a motor accident and also left him in a wheelchair. So her life was a testimony, and that of her husband.